Okay. So I'm getting up later and later, we take breakfast in the morning. Right, so let's just start with a bit of a bounce, and then we'll do breathing in and out. Yeah, well, I found it tricky to open the door this morning. It was a bit stuck, the knob thing. And then I did it a few times, and then it turned and the door opened. But I was a bit worried. I was worried I was going to have to teach it outdoors. Oh no, because I couldn't get in. I'd have, well, you'd have gone home, but I would have been out on the lawn freezing. I would have taken. I don't think we've got room in our house, and no room is big enough for that. No, depends what we're just bouncing. Just hello, Alex is over there. Welcome. It's just on that other chair. So yeah, I've just over there. Oh, we're just bouncing and just letting. So what you want to do is we'll release in the lower back. So I'm staying in the very nice house until Sunday. We had pancakes last night, me and the nieces. We made pancakes and it was really fun. The anticipation was actually more exciting than the actual
Exactly, but it is. That's how dopamine works.
Yeah, I think that was very funny.
You think coffee often smells nicer than living?
Yeah. But it was great though. We were having a really, really good time. Because I was there, I was supposed to be there from today, but because it was pancake day, you said, so well, why don't I turn up? Let's have some pancakes. So I stayed over, but there we go. We're just releasing, and then we're just breathing in. But I contacted my mum and said, "Oh, Mum, I'm staying in the £2.5 million house until Sunday." And she went, I might be able to come and visit. And I said, yes, you might. So she basically invited herself to come and stay in the house as well. And I told him last night, I said, oh, my mum's invited herself to come and stay in the house while you're in Denmark. And they were like, yeah, fine. So I'm hoping she might come to my Tai Chi class tomorrow. Yeah, keep the door shut because the heat. What you want to do is you want to really float the arms, just really float.
Then we exchange because we use that
So the choir's come twice. They came last week and this week. So yeah. No, they invited me to play at their next concert, but I'll still be up north. I think I'll be travelling down. So I said I'll have to do the next one. Host lady. There's the lady who comes into the hall, sometimes on the Monday and sometimes on the Wednesday to use the facilities, and then go off with her round. I'm just breathing in. Oh, she's brilliant. We were so much.
What did she say?
Magda.
But she's
She's very nice. No, we always wave at each other when we see her, and I see her at Burwell at the post office there. She's a good egg.
What's the guy called?
Adrian,
Aid.
He's very good as well.
Yes.
Nice and small, and then we just. So we're doing the tiny turn. So I'm very much looking forward to. So yeah, remember on the 18th, Wednesday the 18th, there will be no march. there will be no class. And there'll be no classes on the 16th. I'll write and
You
send
need
you
to
the
write
dates.
sort of March.
Yeah, so I'll book March this week, but
Otherwise I forget.
yes. So you've heard it, I will let Diane know
By email.
by email the March dates.
So
So,
there's a paper record of what you've done.
so I will be, I've got a performance in Liverpool and I'm hanging around. I'm going to the folk club as well in Liverpool. And then I'm staying with my one of my Tai Chi buddies in Rochdale, and he's very good. And so we're going to practice together. And then I'm playing cello at the Folk Expo. And then while I'm there, I'll be training with Master Wang Hei Jun. And basically doing lots and lots and lots and lots of Tai Chi. And lots of music on my week off, so it's not really a week off at all. But I'm very much looking forward to it. So we're just turning. And if the car's working, I'll be seeing Eva on Saturday, going to train her. And we're doing the lounger, which is the thing we do in this class.
Why, if?
The MOT's on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Fingers crossed. So nice and tall. Okay, relax the shoulders a bit more. Yeah. And sink the hips and just, so when Master Chen does this, it's almost like he's leaning, he's like leaning, it's almost like he's sort of leaning against the wall and just, and it looks really relaxed, the way he does it, it looks really serene. So get into the inner sereneness. And this real sense of patience and that he really isn't in a hurry at all. So I've been having to practice my patience because of all the I think they should turn it into a winter Olympic event, the pothole slalom.
Yes.
I've had to slow right down when I've been like slowing down and there's traffic coming and I've been waiting and I've been practicing my patience and stillness, and it's working much better than yeah. So then noticing the breath. So notice the breath as it comes in. Notice the breath as it comes out. So what I like to do is look at the wave hands like clouds bit of the form, which is a little bit further than we got to the end of step back and circle arms and then went into single whip. So it's a little bit further along from that, and we'll look at the joining uppy bits. Maybe next week after I've seen Eva, because so this turning movement is what's very useful in the wave hands like clouds. So let's just focus on it in a bit and feel your feet. Feel your feet. So what we could do is try just going forwards a little bit, and then backwards, and just up. So I actually made the 6:30 a.m. Mr. Motivator class this morning. It was exhausting. It was fun, but I was very tired. And then I went to Eli's standing class. He does a half-hour standing class on Wednesday mornings at 7. So I went to that. So it's very good. So lengthen a bit more. Okay, now try just moving the weight from one. So keep the waist turning, and you're actually doing little tiny turns all the way along the weight shift. So I just literally made this up, but it's a useful exercise. Mike made up this amazing exercise a couple of weeks back, and I'm still practicing it. Fabulous. So you can spontaneously inventing exercises is a thing in Tai Chi. It's very good. That's it. And now tune into the feet. We're just going to rock forwards and back. But getting this sense of unhurried patience and stillness, real quiet, really quiet. So it's my friend Julia, but she's with Malta, the chap. So it's a little bit busier than what she normally does. It sounds nice. Yeah, it's very nice. So it's a very good instrument for Tai Chi. So I'm recording next Tuesday with my friend Nick, who plays handpan. It looks like it's going to be 3 hours of Tai Chi music we're making now. So we'll have that to look forward to. So we're just rocking forwards and back. Okay, now go round and round. Round and round. And again, just sense of ease and comfort. So it's very comfortable. Breathing. Bless you. Yeah. There's all the daffodils and things that start, and pollen starting to.
You're all shivering today.
Oh,
Gut feels on it, it's freezing cold, isn't it?
yeah. Well, I felt a bit sorry for them when the big snowflakes apparently are lots of single snowflakes clumping together. So it's so cold, the snowflakes have to huddle up.
Yeah.
When you get the big snowflakes. I didn't know that. I only found that out on Monday. So I thought that's really good. Now go in the other direction. I'm really glad my new bright orange shoes are working on Zoom as well.
Oh, yeah.
That's fantastic. They didn't look this bright when I looked them up on the internet because I needed some bright shoes for class. And they're white underneath, so you can really see the feet. They didn't look as bright. And then when I opened the box, it was like, ugh. Oh, that'll work. I thought, marvelous. So we just,
Is there any colour that you've not got? You must have all the colours.
I want pink ones. I haven't got any bright pink ones. That's the next on my list. There we go. Fabulous. And then sink down. Okay, now this time we're transferring the weight. I'll just go from this, and we're turning towards the weighted leg and looking to the corner. We transfer the weight, turn towards the weighted leg. Actually, have a slightly wider stance. Then that gives you a little bit more room to feel what's happening. That's it. And we're turning the whole of the torso, so then help shoulders and the hips are moving as a kind of unit. Yeah, all breathing. Yeah, so I learned a very good new exercise this morning. So Mr. Motivator, Derek, he got us standing up, sitting down, standing up, sitting down on the chair for 40 seconds fast. Try it for 10 seconds. It's brilliant, really strengthens your legs. And then the bear. So bring the hands around to hold the ball. And we're just like this. I'll just come a bit closer for the zoom. Look, so it's nice round shape. And this is it from the, and we're just doing like this. Yeah. So drop the shoulders. So when I was with Eli this morning, his arms are quite high up, but it's too much. It's nice to have it down. If that's too much, you can bring them down a bit more, and that's just as good. But I like them around here. Feels more correct. But and then what you want to do is relax the thumb. So the thumb, if you wiggle the thumb like that and shake the hand, and then wiggle the thumb and shake the hand, and then come back. So the fingers and the thumb, and that's open. So you've got the tiger's mouth, but they're pointing towards each other. So, and there's this round, yeah, that's it, yeah. Yeah, much better. Then you're not doing this. That means the thumb's tight. So you go, ugh, ugh, much nicer. Yeah. And then not reaching over too much. You're staying contained. So you're staying contained and then using the breathing. So I like to breathe in, and then when I turn and sing, I breathe out. Oh, wait for a bit, and then just breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Nice, nice. Yeah. Just drop the shoulders a bit. That's much better. Yeah. So just let them. Oh, okay. Just let's just push away the mountain health exercise. So like this, opening. I'll show from the side. And then it's like you're doing this. And then you go like this, and then this drops. So there's like a circular circle and then push. Actually, if I do it there, then you can see the push better from the diagonal view. They come down, and then it's just soft. Yeah, I've really felt the need to not hurry at all, just because we were moving so fast in the Derek session this morning. But I mean, 73, and he can use 10 kilo weight. He's amazing, and he's so nice. Brilliant. So push, that's it. Okay. Soften the wrists, soft wrist, soften the hands. Really soft, super soft. We're pushing, show from the other down. Pushing down, up, around, and push. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Okay. Nice. Okay, this time it's another one for the shoulders. You come up, breathe in, raise the shoulders up. Make a little circle, breathe out. Stretch out then. Breathe in. One more time. Circling the palms and come up. Stretch and then down. Up. One more time. Up, stretch. Stretch the front of the body, so this goes slightly behind the ear, and then you just, ah. So it's a bit like a pulling on a bow and arrow and then releasing it, something like that. So this is one of Master Zedong's, and I've actually paid for a couple of his courses. He's got these online courses and various things. So I've done the one on breathing meditation. I thought that sounds good. One on exercises you can do in the evening, and then exercises you can do in the morning, but the full ones. So. One more time. Okay, let's go back to the bear. Actually, before we go to the bear, let's just stand for the moment. So just breathing in and out. Nice and full through the spine, set the hips. Breathing in and out. And then returning. Yeah, that's much better. It's weird, isn't it? You do a thing, and then you do something else and go back to doing the thing, then it works better. Right. Yeah. Okay, that was so good. We'll do a few more. And then we'll do the silk readings. So just place your hand there, and we're just doing the silk reading. Down, up, that's it. And again, this sense of quiet inside. So it's still as a mountain, move like a great river. Or that's from the Tao Te Ching. Or the other one is calm like the sea, like a high wind that never ceases. I've got no idea what that means, but apparently that's what Tai Chi is. So probably something lost in translation. But I like the still as a mountain, move like a great river. It's got a very powerful image. So it's the year of the fire horse yesterday. And so again, drop when you raise the arm, you want to keep this shoulder nice and soft. So there's this nice gap, the stretch here. And then we just do this one. Nice when they do their duet, Julia and Marta. She slows Marta down, and he kind of speeds her up a bit. It's quite nice. They meet in the middle. He's got quite a virtuoso pan player, is Marta. So she's more introspective, so it's a nice combination. Okay, and then without you noticing, what you want to do is before you notice, sneak the other hand in. And then you've got your wave hands like that. Yeah. So there's this sense of perpetual flowing movement. And it's soft, smooth, and slow. There we are. But yeah, if you compared how you are moving now with, like, when we were doing this a couple of years ago, you'd be really thrilled with the transformation that has taken place. So nice round shape, so it's round. Okay. And then for fun, we're just going to try doing the sideways walking. So this is good for balance. Oh, no. I'll turn around. Will it help if I? Does that help? Probably not. Not really. No, it doesn't help. No, kind of. And then we're going. Now we're going the other way. So otherwise, I'm going to run out of. Oh yeah. So yeah, my mum's meeting my cello teacher tomorrow as well. So a visiting dignitary. Great. Am I still in shot? Oh yes. So we're going this way just to practice, but actually in the form, we're just going to the left. Unless eventually you do the form on both sides in the other direction, and then you do it on the right. But it's just good to practice. Nice. So just to show you, I'll show you from the front and demonstrate it. I can't really mirror this yet. I've not been doing it long enough or practicing it enough to. That's why I'm hoping to see Eva can mirror the form all the way through. She can do it in both. She's a real clever cog, is Eva. So I'll just show you the bit. So it's from single whip, and then this comes along here like this. They do this like wavy thing. It's a bit like, you know, it's Michael Bolton's playing, and then yeah, and then we.
It's the same.
Yeah, well, in the 80s, he was a big
He
singer.
had big hair.
He had very big hair and a big voice. So, like,
Oh, no, he probably,
you probably had more refined musical tastes or
Yeah, I think it's.
kids, yeah. So, 3.
and you remember any of his songs?
Yeah, we were at school. There's a song me and my friend Julie still both like it. And then it's like this.
Do you remember a CD that was Global Hits?
Yeah. No. No, I mean, they weren't very good.
Was it
But,
Senate?
yeah, he had great big long
Yeah.
bouffant hair and a great big
Passway by.
Is it
big
Canadian?
body. I'm not sure.
Wow.
So look,
I think
it's like this. Well, I'll do it all the way round in a minute. And then, so just so you can see it again, and then we'll try it together. Like in the folk club, 3. And then you just got to count either 3 steps outwards, 5 or 7. Right, let's go. I'm just wondering, you'll have to work out where's a good place to stand, because we need to step out that way 5 times. So I'm going to go over here, because then that will give me 5 times that way. You might want to go over there somewhere. Oh, watch out for the obstacles. This isn't the Olympics, so you might want to. We're all going that way, so you might find it easier to follow me if you're this side. I think.
It's second chaps.
Yeah.
You don't know. You is rebel songs.
Okay, that's fine. Let's oh, actually, we're from here. So you're like this, like this. Transfer the weight. Turn. This comes over. So that's this bit. Got you. We are sailing. Remember that they did that, don't they? We are sailing. I remember that. So like that, and you need to face this way because we're going that way. So like this, both hands together, and then you come into cat stance. And then you do wave hands like that. So we step out 5 times. 1, 2. Is it easier that side? Not really, no. 3. Yeah, it's working out where to stand is always tricky. I mean, the Zoomies don't have much choice. And then 5. So you're like this. Now let me see if I can work out like this, and then you're like this. Hang on. Hang on. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, like this. Open the hands. Now step forward with the right foot. Step forward with the right foot, and then like that. Let's start from there again. Hopefully, I'll remember it. Well, I wasn't far off. I'm pretty close. Just because I'm doing it much slower than I normally do it. It's just hard to.
If you didn't tense.
I know, but then that would be. I'm seeing Emma on Saturday. She'll sort me out. So yeah. And here we go. So I call this bit "We Are Sailing." 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open. That's it. And then you step forward, and then there we go. That turns, and then that goes like that. And then you turn, you sink back, turn, and then you push out. So that's it. Yeah. There you are. Brilliant. I remembered a bit more. Excellent. Let's do that again. So I recommend that you face this way and make sure you can see what I'm doing. You might want to swap and see if it works better that way or works that. The only way to find out which end of the room works better is by trying out a few different ends. But only if you want to. I mean, that's fine. Whatever. Right. It might not work that way. We'll just find out. So like this. Right. So yeah, you need to face this way.
No, I think what you're doing, that's it, facing it that way.
Yeah, but don't worry about what I'm doing. You need to, because when we do it as a group and we're doing the form, everyone, it's like and you need to be able to step 5 times that way.
Oh, we're in the wrong place though.
That's correct. So just join in. You've seen it enough times. Just do it.
Remember, it didn't work that way.
You don't need to remember it. You just need to follow. Just follow. Just follow. So it's like this. Because we've got to get through the whole form. And then we're like this. Yeah, fine. And then you step. And then you do wave hands like flowers, which we did earlier because I snuck that one in. And then you step out 5 times with the left foot. Oh. Open. Step. Cross. Turn. And then that sweeps down. And then we're like this. And turn. I'll go over it. And then I'm like that. So push out with the right hand. That's it. And you're in left cat stance. Marvellous. That's what you meant all along. Brilliant. Okay, let's go.
That's accents.
Okay, let me show you the last bit.
From
I'll do it facing this way, just, all right, this is number 5. This is number 5, so I'm doing it from the side view. I'll do it from the side view, then you're like this, and then you step, and that's like that, and that's like that. And then you turn all the way around to the other side, and then that comes out. So you're doing this one. Actually, this is a really useful silk reading exercise. So everyone face this way. We'll do it one way.
Same way as you do the other way.
Yeah, but face this way.
Um,
We're doing this. So you're in cat stance. That's it. So we just do the top hand like that, like waving. So you're in right cat stance.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Use your right hand, right hand, right hand, and then this hand goes to there, comes in, and up. This is why it's so hard, this form. There's a lot of little subtle things that you don't really spot. And then try that the other side. Up. So it's like a little baby silk reading. Marvellous. So when I've done I'll show from, I'm really sorry I can't mirror. So I've done my stepping out with the left foot. Number 5, I open, I step forward with my right foot, heel toe. I cross the hands in front. I turn slightly, I turn to the front. This comes round, so it's a nice round shape. And then that comes there. That starts, push out to the right hand. And then it goes into the kicking section, which we're not going to do yet. That's too much already. Okay, for fun, let's go from the beginning to like crane, and then we'll leave that bit and then do the bit we've just done as well, but without the in between bits, because we haven't learned them yet. But we're just trying it out. We're just putting a little bit of. It's like we got the jigsaw puzzle. We're just doing the different. We're just doing one corner over there and then the middle bit thing. So we'll start.
you need to be able to step left.
Yes,
You
that's
might
a very good question.
Are you not all right over there? Yeah.
Yeah, it's always worth, especially because I wasn't actually planning on teaching this form at all. And that just shows how much everyone's progressed. I wouldn't have, because it's so tricky, I wasn't going to bother, but you're all doing really well. So this is good. So do feel free to experiment with where you're standing, because, you know, so we start here like this. Nice and tall. Actually, I'll go this way a bit. And raise your left heel, step out into a perfect cheese stance. When the masters do it, it's all perfect looking, but you might need to adjust your feet a bit. And then we're breathing in, breathe out. Breathe in and begin. Up. Breathe out. Transfer the weight to the right. Press to the left side wall. Transfer the weight to the left. Press to the right side wall. Turn the right foot out. Take the weight. Step forward with the left foot. Hands come down. Left foot down. Transfer the weight. I'll mirror. Weight in the front foot open. Right cat stance. Right cat stance. Very good. And then we turn to the left, turn to the right, open, turn to the left, right hand underneath. Look to the right, step to the right. Horse stance. And then you lazily tie coat, ceiling and floor closing, so come down. That left hand underneath, right hand, left hand on top, right hand underneath, right hand on top, left hand underneath, right hand in a fist. Right hand in a fist. Step with your left foot. Silk reading number one, you go across and push, single whip. Okay, bring the fisted hand to the left hand, circling the arms. So come once, twice. Turn the right foot in, turn the left hand. Open. And you may wish to, it might be easier to see what I'm doing if you're actually following me. So you might want to go where John is. That was clever of you, John. Brilliant. You worked out where's a good place to stand. That's fabulous. It's really hard. It's really hard to work out. Yeah. So now we turn. Step back with the left foot. Spread out the tablecloth. Right cat stance. Right hand underneath the left. Step back with the right foot. Oh, it's much easier with the orange, isn't it? And then you go into cat stance. I'm glad they're really hideous, but I'm glad I bought them. And then we're like this. We're like this. Single white crane present. It's a beautiful white crane. Then you turn, step, diagonal posture, diagonal posture. And it's like a single whip to the front. Raise the knee. Point your fingers forward. Turn. Step. Hand and foot. Hand and foot. Diagonal posture. Transfer the weight. Turn. Again. 1, 2, 3. Punch. Open the right hand, left hand towards the right wrist. Shock this way. Stretch. And then you go like that and like that. Old mirror. Up and open. Then down. So the hand is flopping. That's it. Turn to the left. Step across the right foot. Chop down with the left hand. Chop across with the right hand. Fist the hands and do that. Then release. Bring the right hand on the left open hand. And then transfer the weight onto the right foot. Like that. Raise both hands, turn, sweep across, open the left hip. Transfer the weight. Step forward, toes up. So you can rooster start, stroke down. Hands by like a shot put. Left foot, cat stance, push forward. Fist beneath the elbow. Fist, right fist, left elbow. Step back and circle on. So you might want to come forward a bit, those of you, because we're stepping back 5 times. 1, 2. Sit back. 3. 4. 5. 6. Back. 1. Okay, just jam along. We've not learned this yet, but let's just join in anyway for fun. So we've done this one before anyway. But instead of going all the way down, you just go to about that height. And then you go like this. One, lift it up. Just make it up if you can't work out what it is. And then you go forward like this. And then we'll do the next bit next week. Now face this way. We've skipped a bit. We'll do the joins another week. And we'll just do it with the what we just did. And then step. One, two, three, four, and five. One, two, three, four, five. One, sink back, two, turn. Hold back toes and over here. So you turn. Now you're facing that way. Go into left cat stance, facing that way. And then you stretch out like that. Ooh. Right, that was so good. Let's come round in a circle and do nice things. I think let's just and then forget that ever happens. Let's go back to there we go. See? But yeah, there's a lot of joining up bits that I basically skipped because it's but that's not bad. I mean it's quite an advanced form, Chen old frame, actually. And we wouldn't look out of place in the wedding. You know, if we all turned up, you could join. Yeah. So yeah, well, I didn't do I paid for a course of County Clare fiddle tunes or County Clare style fiddle tunes with Josie Nugent. And I could only make 2 of the sessions, but I've got all of them, and I'm very slowly going through each of the classes. And she played these exquisite, beautiful, subtle, very, very fast tunes. And she was teaching them to us, and I'm still nowhere near like what she sounds like, but they're such nice tunes, they're just great to play anyway, and that's the kind of attitude you want to cultivate. When doing the
how long has she been doing it to be as good as she is?
Oh, well, I think she was about 2 or 3 when she started playing fiddle, because she's from Ireland, and that's what they, she would be, it's kind of in the blood. It's a bit like with the Tai Chi, when the Tai Chi masters, it's in their blood, so they're much higher, but that doesn't mean that what we're doing isn't an achievement. Because we haven't had the cultural advantages, so we're doing incredibly well, And oh, okay, we'll do this one. Breathe in. Breathe out. So yeah, and it doesn't mean the tunes aren't, they're amazing tunes. So they're quite robust. And then we'll just, yeah. And the processing in the brain, everyone's got different processing. And you've got to give it time to do its thing and not get too head up about, we must get this exactly right. It's just sort of just try enjoying the tune for a bit, and it will come with time. And then open. Big breath in. Push out. Staying still, breathing in. Forward, breathing in, breathe out. Up. And then for the other 2 rounds, we just go up and down. Up. Slightly lean forward, you open. Let's break big one, big breath in. Breathe out through the mouth. Breathe in, lean forward slightly, breathe out on the rock. Big breath in. Breathe out, soft, smooth, and slow. Oh. Little open close. Big circle, breathing out through the mouth. Staying still, in and out breath. Breathing in, pause slightly, breathe out, drop the arms. Breathe in, big arm movement, and then go. Breathe. Triple heat up. Once more with feeling. Embrace the tide return to the mountain. One more time. Then rubbing your hands together, very good. And polishing face. So this one is to help you to look younger. And Master Chung swears by it. So just feel all the ears just falling off your face. And then Eva does this one. So stroking like a cat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It reminds me of the cat. And then when they like use the paw to wipe their face. And there we go. And then rub the hands together again and then give the lower back rub. Then do about, oh, that's so nice. Oh, very good. Keep rubbing and bouncing. So that's for the kidney meridian, which is for health and longevity. Okay, let's do Master Zedong's serene strop exercise. So you have your very, very soft and smooth and slow and very solid in the ground, And we just come up like this, and then we do our, and then we just really sweet. So this is if you're having trouble with anger. If you're feeling angry, you just do it. And you do this very serene facial expression. So that's all right. No. And he does it really, really, really slow. Just like this, like this. Oh, Daisy. You're supposed to do 300s. Now I only did 10 earlier, so I've got another 280 to go at home, but I just really like it. It just feels quite
You must be, yeah.
really. Well, he does it very serene. He has a little smile, like Mona Lisa, like the Mona Lisa. This kind of. But that's why he's not angry, you see, because he does it 300 times every day. And then once more with throat, right, that was 299. 300. There we are, we cheated a bit. Okay, so nice and relaxed. Also, and nice and tall, and then just feeling this. So the good thing about the stamping is it really gets you in touch with your feet. And it's very solid, it feels solid. And then we're just doing embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. So if you're embracing a tiger, be positive. Yeah, she made this amazing dark chocolate digestive biscuit cake bar things. It was shocking on Monday. And not everyone was there, so people got lost. Put the calories back on that we just burned,
Yeah.
but never mind. And then we're just going to stand for a bit. Feel the ground under your feet, nice and tall. Feel the spine lengthening, good solid connection with the ground. Then make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top, feet together, and yeah. Whoa, well done, everyone. You've got a lot done today. I'm very much, they're doing so well, I wasn't expecting to teach any, it's all gonna, so I'm seeing Eva, hopefully on Saturday, and then any mistakes will be less on Wednesday. That's, good job. All right, take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, bye, bye.